Here we go, folks. One of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome, the old horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Buckeyes will kick this away and start us off. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Looking to throw. It's Daniel. That pass is all in over the middle. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup, but this is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it. Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Hill. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Strong game by this quarterback.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Fuller. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Trying to create here on the move. Bushman trying to take a shot, but put too much on the throw.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. He escapes the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. It's intercepted. Threw it across his body. Oh, he's bringing it back. Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
Well, your best player's got to make big plays in these kind of moments, and that's what happened right here with this defensive back. The offense in a tie game in the red zone, looking at points, and instead, the defense with the interception. In a tie game, their offense now has the ball.
To throw, it's Daniel. The pass rush closing in. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
I mean, that's just being a difference maker up front. You look at that uniform, you think over the years with Joey Bosa, Nick Bosa, and Chase Young, and so many great defensive linemen. And this guy right here is showing you he's got some of the similar skill set as some of those greats.
On the move now. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Well, there's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of the quarterback trying to throw a football. On this play, they end up flushing him out to his left, contacting him as he's trying to throw the football. That's what led to this incompletion.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have first and goal now.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama. Well, no surprise for offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Point after, knocked right through. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Fuller. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. The game moves the ball to the 20-yard line.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The pass is intercepted. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Bama. The defense produces 6 points.
The QB is the loneliest man in the stadium right now following that dreaded pick 6. For this guy, it's a nightmare in real time. And for the defense, unbridled jubilation.
They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Fuller. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He lets it go on the move. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. Short return tackle made at the 27. A crucial takeaway.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his second interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape and is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
Great spot to start this drive for the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Moves out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well well-designed play here on this dagger route. Looked like everything was in play. Unfortunately, the timing off between the quarterback and that vertical seam.
Second down play coming up. To the air, it's Daniel. Lets it go quickly. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Chris, those deep shots, to me, the advantage is with the quarterback and the receiver because you know where the ball is. Great defensive backs' only chance is being able to locate the ball and be able to go up and knock it away. Really impressed with his ability to find the football, which allowed him to be able to eventually make the play.
Had a nice drive going here, but now it's third down and long. He's running out of time here. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark. See if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
Coach decides to go for it on this fourth down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looking to scramble. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Going absolutely. Nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
The quarterback making some changes at the line. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
The Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he's intercepted for the fourth time tonight. Could take it all the way. Touchdown, tied. And the defense joins the scoring party now. And a pick six, a monster play by this defense here, Kirk.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
Tech on the PHC again, and it's 28-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Across the 40. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Boy, when you can rip off a huge gain like that on a touch pass, it forces the defense to be more cognizant of the pre-snap motion to the edges. Now the pre-snap motion calls should keep that second-level defenders guessing.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offense and offensive coordinator, you hit a wall, and it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
Getting set. There's second down. He's looking to throw. Looks right and lets it fly. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, just what they wanted. You got a chance to make a huge play. Everybody does their job. Great route. Quarterback puts it right on the money, and he just drops it.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. He escapes the pocket. He'll be brought down on fourth down, and the drive ends with a sack.
Now, the quarterback's got to get the ball out of his hands. He had a lot of time back there in the pocket, looking over the field, desperately trying to find an open receiver. Nobody's open, but he still has got to take off or try to make a play. Instead, he's sacked, and it's a turnover on downs.
Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession, ended in a pick. Dropping back, it's Daniel. On the move now. He's going to take off here. Finding space at the 20. They finally get him, but a big gain moves the ball to the 10.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
You talk about a tough matchup for this defense down in this area. What are you going to do? Quarterback puts it up in the air, and the big tight end goes over top of everybody for the touchdown.
And the extra point makes this a 35-zip game.
That makes the score Alabama 35, Ohio State 0.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Fuller. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Time for one more play here in the quarter. Here comes a handoff. Defense makes the tackle. Clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. And as we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Takes the ball and heads to the left.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw here. Pressure is coming. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Defense picks it up. Still moving. Touchdown, Alabama. A huge defensive score.
Oh, it's your worst nightmare if you're a quarterback. They bring the blitz. He doesn't recognize it. Ball goes on the ground. Defense does a great job of picking this thing up. That's exactly what they hope for. Catch the quarterback off guard. It works out. It gets them a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more.
That makes the score Alabama 42, Ohio State 0.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Fuller. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Looking to pass here on second down. Looking downfield. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. To get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Boy, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Extending the play now. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Quick throw caught on the left side. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, a wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
They look to throw it here on second down. Moves out of the pocket. Escapes the pocket. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner and picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
Third down play for this offense. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Hits the running back in the flat. Gain enough to set up first down now at the 39.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
The receiver grabs it. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. A play action looking to throw. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. The defense has got it. They bring him down after a short return, but this defense comes up with the takeaway.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Looking downfield, it's Daniel. He escapes the pocket. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
Second down, looking to throw it. Fires it on the move. The freshman is lucky that didn't get picked off.
Heck of a job here by this defense in defending this big tight end on this route. Had him covered kind of inside and outside no matter which way he went. They had a defender ready to knock that ball away.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Makes the catch downfield. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Oh, it would have been a big momentum shift with that play, but the penalty negates it. Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking to scramble. Launches it deep down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone. It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Black 24.
Looking to throw it again. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Brought down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a 1st down and goal right there.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Bama.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his 2nd touchdown reception in this football game.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Ohio State, 0.
And he'll just take a knee. The drive will start at the 25-yard line. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the 1st down.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. On the move now. Fires it to the wideout. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently of protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
They're going to go for it, try to keep the drive going. 4th down and 7. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. That's a short return, but the pick wipes out a scoring threat and sets up the offense at the 33. So here we go. The first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Looking to pass. It's Daniel. Bringing pressure. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
Looking for the wideout. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Incompletion brings up 3rd down for the offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. After all, that looks deep left. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking deep to the right side. And the pass is incomplete. We're down to just 4 seconds remaining.
Well, the offensive coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, maybe in the second half.
And he's got it from 58 yards away, never in doubt. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. Bringing it out, it's Fuller. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They were reeling in the first half. It's a massive deficit to try to make up as we start the 3rd quarter. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Off play action. He's looking to throw. They pressure him and sack him to be tackled inside the 10.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
He lets it rip. Cup with room to run. Breaks into the clear. They make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk of yardage on that play. The Buckeyes come up to the line to tempo up here.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. They misfire on first down, so it's 2nd and 10 from the 41. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Buckeyes pick up enough yards to move the sticks.
Tuna. Cricket.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He'll try a pass here. Caught by the receiver. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Fires it to the wideout. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. That's a solid return after the interception.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Looking to throw. It's Daniel. The pocket breaking down. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Completion makes it second down. And he'll set up to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Catch is made down the middle. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Looking to chuck it again. Taking a deep shot here to the right. It's caught inside the red zone, still on his feet. Touchdown, tied. A great catch and run for 6.
Well, I love to watch this offense. It's one thing to study the film, but to watch these guys in person, you saw it in the first half, seemed to score at every possession. And here they are coming out to start the second half with another touchdown.
And he'll make it into the end zone to increase the lead even more.
Well, I thought the defense did a pretty good job of defending this two-point try, but let's give all the credit to the quarterback and the receiver for being able to be in sync and in rhythm to come down with that catch and the 2 points.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Fuller. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Looking to throw it on first down. He escapes the pocket. His football comes out. Ball scooped up by the defense. They get him down after a short return, but a turnover created by this defense. Big moment.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
Split backfield here. And the back now goes in motion. Back to pass. It's Daniel. Looking to scramble. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Losing so many yards on the first play of a drive like this off of a scramble really turns second down into a salvage down. You set out to get enough yardage back to make third down possibly manageable.
And sack sets up second down. From the shotgun, drops back. Looks to the left for a quick throw. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
We're going to go with the Wildcat formation, an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. They'll change the pre-snap look now. The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time. Just a few on the play.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all.
That's how you defend the option. Take the quarterback away and then use your speed to bring the pitch back down.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? That's reeled in. It's Roberts. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up fourth down.
Fourth down coming up.
The Buckeyes will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. Trying for a fourth down completion. Fires it to the left side. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Look out, he's in the clear. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. The defense contributes 6 points.
Well, an aggressive approach by this offense backfires. The defense not fooled at all. Good job of stepping in front of this throw, and they take it back for a touchdown.
The offense is out there. Here comes a 2-point conversion attempt. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he's stopped short. The 2-point try fails. They can't build on their lead here. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Fuller. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
Ohio State Buckeyes will take over. First and 10.
Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Caught way downfield for a huge gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
One play already to the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Off the RPO, caught to the right. breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
First down. We're going to throw the football. Incomplete. They cannot connect